it's Atlanta and welcome to this week's episode of Atlanta Delivers. Today we're going to have a little bit more of a chilled out video, just a come deliver with me on Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Just Eat and Beelivery. I don't have a Just Eat shift until 4:15 p.m. and it's currently 10 past 12. It seems to be a bit quiet. Deliveroo is showing as not busy. I've just put myself online, gonna head round to Cricketers Parade and wait for the first order. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's deliver. Oh, and also it is Tuesday today. First stop is to go and get fuel, and I'm gonna head to a Esso garage that's on Tesco so that I can get club card points. Especially with the price of fuel now, I might as well try and claim a little bit back if I can. First order is in on Deliveroo for Sainsbury's for £3.51. This is actually next to the petrol station, but I'm gonna do the Deliveroo order first as it won't be a long drop off, and then I'll get fuel after. Arrived at Sainsbury's. It is a big order. It has 19 items. Half of them is normal stuff like mince. Oh, they're making a spaghetti bolognese, cat food, and then the rest of it is like tobacco, wine, cider. So let's head in. Order is collected. It's a very heavy bag, so it's not actually that cold out today. It's pretty warm. Just need to take my jacket off. I have 4 minutes, 1 mile to get to the customer. Three big bags of shopping to be delivered. On way to customer. This bag is rather heavy. First order is all dropped off. Now to go and get fuel, and bless her, the girl said she liked my trainers. These are my trainers for reference. They're Michael Kors ones, but I need to get them like polished or something. I have fuel, and I don't want to talk about the petrol prices, but oh my goodness. It's going up every day. That's really bad. Anyway, I have a Uber Eats order for Iceland Express, which is still it only came on a few weeks ago, I'd say. So this is my third time picking up from Iceland in West Worthing. This is another large shopping order, 17 items, but I think this one's going to be a bit lighter as it's not all like alcohol. Is all collected, and annoyingly it's only going 2 minutes 0.5 miles, which means it's going to be on minimum pay. It's on 1.1 boost, so I think that's like £3.20. Oh, was it up here? Let's see. 1, 2. I reckon it's there. Let's reverse a bit. Yeah. More heavy shopping to be delivered. Order is all dropped off, and I got paid £3.20. And now I have a Deliveroo order for Boston Tea Party on the seafront for around £4. Also, today is International Women's Day, and I filmed a video for Deliveroo, a documentary that has come out today. I'll leave it in the description below so you can go check it out. And Ben's just messaged me saying that they have emailed the video to all the riders, which is pretty amazing. the first time picking up from there, and the parking's an absolute nightmare because it's now pedestrianised. So I had to park somewhere, and then when I got in there, Ben said it's been quick before, so I was like, okay, I'll do it. They said 2 minutes, and then it turned out being over 10 minutes, so I won't go back there, not necessarily because of the wait time, but if there's going to be a wait and I also can't park properly, then it's not going to work me doing it. But I have the order at last, and I have 4 minutes, 1 mile to get to the customer. That order is dropped off, and I am going to make my way to Cricketers Parade now because it's too difficult. The orders that are coming up, I just can't park. Just came up for one for Subway Chapel Road, which again has no parking, full stop, so I've rejected it, and I'm going to head to Cricketers Parade and try and get an order there instead. 1:05 p.m. and I have an Uber Eats order for Wren's Kitchen, which has parking, yay! It's still on a 1.1 boost, and the order is for a full English breakfast. I am about a minute away from the restaurant. A different city every night, oh I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. Order is collected, it was all ready, and just 2 minutes, 0.3 miles to the customer, which again means minimum pay of £3.20. I am nearly at the customer as it's just down the road from Wren's Kitchen, and it's come up on Uber Eats for me to pick up another Wren's Kitchen straight after. They've asked me to call them up. Now I have arrived. Yeah, I'm just outside with your Uber Eats order. Wren's Kitchen order picked up, it was all ready, and this Uber Eats has turned into a double order. So the second pickup is from Smokies, which is just a minute down the road. I'm going to play it by ear when I get there because it's never ready. And I don't want to keep this customer's food in the car for too long if that order is going to be a while, so I may end up dropping this second one. The order is for 24 wings with different flavours and 2 lots of fries. See if there's anywhere to park. Oh yeah, there we go. It was a few minutes wait, but not too bad at all. Luckily, the first order being dropped off is the Wren's Kitchen, which is good as I've had that the longest. And it is going 6 minutes, 1.6 miles to the first customer. So the other one's obviously going to add on extra miles to that. So the pace should be okay, which is good as it's not going too nearby, which is nice. When I don't have Just Eat, if I have like an Uber, I'd prefer it to go longer so that the pay is higher. First order all dropped off, and the second one is just going 3 minutes, 0.7 miles away. It is 1:35 p.m. and I'm at a total of £20 now. It is a lot slower without Just Eat because Just Eat pays more. It is what it is. Also, I can't quite work out how much I earn on that delivery because Uber Eats are changing their contract for drivers. I need to do a bit more of a research into it, but it's that something along the lines of that you're now contracted to pick up from Uber Eats rather than the actual restaurants now is what it says, and they're getting rid of the service fee, which sounds good, but from what I can tell and other drivers have said, the shorter distance drop-offs you'll be paid a few pennies more, but the longer drop-offs you'll be paid less. I think they might be in a bit of trouble because now they're doing this thing as well that McDonald's, you can now pick up a double delivery, which is never going to work because the main thing is the wait time. You wait so long for one, like you can wait up to an hour, and then you've got to wait for a second one. I did one the other day whilst I was in Upfield at my parents', and it was the only 2 deliveries, so I thought I'll do it. But even then, I was like, after I got the first one, I was like, asked them how long is it going to be, because the first one's got ice cream in, and then you have to separate the orders. You have to have like 2 bags, which most riders aren't going to be able to have in a car. Yes, it's fine. For me, it's fine. But for like a scooter rider, a cyclist, like it's not going to happen. And in Worthing, car drivers can't even park at McDonald's, so it's not even a restaurant that I do. So I can't see how it's ever going to work. I think it's so that they can pay the drivers less, because paying a driver to do a double order is going to pay for Uber. They'll spend less than sending 2 drivers separately. Anyway, after my little rant there, I have a Subway Broadwater order on delivery for £3.18, and I am about to pull up now. Subway order is all collected. I couldn't record because parking was a little bit difficult, so I just quickly ran in and the order was ready. This one is just going 2 minutes, 0.6 miles away. They're doing some scaffolding, like putting up boards in KFC. I'm not too sure if they're having a refurb or something. I'm not too sure. Next order is in for Co-op Broadwater for £3.40, just a couple of minutes away, and it'll be like a 5-minute drive to drop off the order. I can tell already that it has some either probably alcohol or cigarettes, because it says the customer needs to be ID'd. The order is for penguins, tobacco and 4 bottles of Pepsi Max. Order is all collected, and I quickly popped into KFC as well to get a drink, so I'm quite thirsty, so I now have a Pepsi Max. And one of the workers in there, he was like, "Oh, doesn't your documentary come out today?" I was like, "Yeah, it's out." And he was like, "What's it on?" So I've told him to go onto the Deliveroo website, just type in like Deliveroo with my name Atlanta, and I nearly stole my car, and it comes up, so they can go check it out. I have 3 minutes, 0.9 miles to the customer, and when I went into KFC as well, when I said about they're boarding it up, they have boarded up the whole of the seating section. So you can only pick up a takeaway in there at the moment. There's a couple of tables, but not many at all. As I was going past Costa, it came up for a Costa order on Uber Eats. I only waited about 30 seconds in there. One of the workers I haven't seen in a while, he was like, "Are you still working at Gatwick?" I was like, no. I left there last July. I was like, "Oh, fair enough." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to do the hours anymore. Like, it's just too hard." So he was like, "Oh, you just doing this?" I was like, "Yeah, just this, working on my social media." I was like, "Oh, amazing." It's so nice that everyone's so friendly. I've just got 4 minutes, 1 mile to drop off this order to the customer. I think it was for 2 hot drinks and like a bacon bat. Uber Eats order for Costa all dropped off, and now I've got another Uber Eats order straight away for Costless Express, which is like a little shop, and we are just 1 minute away, just the other side of the train crossings. Fingers crossed they're not down. Train crossings are up. Order is all collected, and it was a different lady in there today. She was super friendly, which is great. The order is going 3 minutes away, 0.5 miles. Again, not even dropped off this order yet, and it's come up for another Uber Eats order after for Costa Coffee on Brooklands, which is at the BP garage on the seafront. Where are we? Somewhere along here. Just there. Perfect. Just for 2 cans of Monster and some chocolate. I decided to get rid of the Uber Eats order as I was a little bit far away, and it's showing as moderate now, so I could get something a bit closer. So I've now got a Deliveroo order from Morrison's for £3.44. I'm just a couple of minutes away. I'm just trying to see where this ambulance is. No, is it going to come this way? Yes. Let's move out of the way. Why would that idiot do that? That person behind. I moved. What an idiot. Some people should not be on the road. I was the only one in that lane, so I moved to the other lane to let the ambulance pass. So then some person decides to go into that lane to get past me to then block the ambulance. Some people are so silly. Morrison's order dropped off, and I now have a Beelivery order, switching it up. It's for £6.86 or £7.86 if delivered quickly, so I should be that one because I'm going to do that one now. I am 9 minutes away, 2.5 miles from the customer. I have done this one before on Deliveroo and Beelivery actually, so I know where it is, and I'm going to head to the Co-op in Lancing to buy the items, so it should be pretty easy. All the items are in the basket. Items are all bought. I got the items pretty easily. I had to substitute one of the sandwich, which I gave the customer a call, so that was all good. And then I got to the tills. I did self-service, all looking good. And for Beelivery, you have to have a receipt to take a picture of it to prove that you bought the items. And the machine had run out of till roll, so then I had to wait for someone to come and change it. So that took quite a bit longer than I wanted, but I have a couple of minutes to spare to still get the £1 extra, so that is all good. Delivery is all dropped off, and bless him, the man was so lovely. He was like, thank you so much for calling up and sorting out the substitute for me. He said I'm diabetic and he's got arthritis, so he struggles to go to the shop, and with diabetes, I was like, it's fine, my little cousin has it, so they need to know like all the carbs in it, everything in it, to be able to like bonus the insulin, right? So he was like, thank you so much for that. He was like, I've turned on so that to call when there's a substitute, because he had before where he'd ordered popcorn and someone substituted it for Pringles, which isn't quite the same. So he was like, I'm sure I'd be fine if you substituted stuff anyway, but some people aren't quite as with it. It is 5 minutes to 3, and that brings me to a total of £45 in under 3 hours. So it's working out as over £15 an hour. That's not bad at all. It's a Tuesday and I don't have Just Eat. I now have a Deliveroo Sainsbury's order for £3.54. I think the schools are about to kick out, so there is a bit more traffic. So I reckon it will take me about 5 minutes to get to the shop. Order collected, just for another delivery driver who waved at me, and now I have 8 minutes 1.9 miles to get to the customer. 20 past 3. It's a bit of an in-between time now where school's about to finish and then it'll pick up in like an hour, not even that. I've got under an hour now till my Just Eat shift starts, and I've just hit £50. I was just parking my car at Broadwater and a Morrison's order has come in on Deliveroo for £5.54. Probably take me about 5 minutes to get there, and then it's going a little bit of a distance, but I don't mind that. Morrison's order collected. Nice heavy one. I just took my thumbnail photo just here. It's the first one I've tried recording, taking a picture on my own. I think it's come out pretty good. Morrison's order collected, and as I thought, it is going quite a far distance. 14 minutes, 3.4 miles to get to the customer. They tipped me £1 as well, that's very kind. Morrison's dropped off and I have a delivery order for Taco Bell on Deliveroo, only for £3.72, which I wouldn't normally do because of the wait time, but I also need the toilet. So I'm only 2 minutes away from arriving at Taco Bell, gonna pop to the toilet and get the order. Is that a space? Yes. Order is collected. That was the only order, so not much of a wait time. And now I have 6 minutes, 1.5 miles to get to the customer. Order all dropped off. Okay, it is 4 PM, so I've done a total of 3 hours and 50 minutes and done a total of £60. I'm really happy with that because I haven't had Just Eat, which is a rare occasion, so that worked out as £15 an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!